Welcome back for another episode. We just walked out of the furniture store and now we have to make our way through this sector. As a reminder, this is a modded gameplay. Things die very easily. I don't die as easily unless I jump off a cliff, which is a possibility.
How fascinating.
Scared me. Okay, we should be safe to read this. Icar Power, Dr. Lasfer was asking about using the fluid from 121 as a power source for the generating perforations. Honestly, Abina, talking to him makes my head spin sometimes. But maybe it could work? The instantaneous energy from the Icar is beyond anything we've ever seen. It operates on an entirely different scale. Unsurprising, I suppose, given 0121's origins. So yes, I believe there is value in using the fluid to open portals, but he has to be extremely careful. If something went wrong, it would go very wrong. I'll tell him to be cautious and use one of the smaller portal generators for his experiments. Shouldn't be a problem. He already treats the one at the top of the lift chamber like his very own personal workshop. Okay, so remember this big guy that we saw in the very beginning? That is a Tarrasque, and we have to kill them. Where's the data from? Before we increase the range of our perforation experiments, I have to ask you one thing. Where is Garrett getting her technical information? No one I'm aware of is researching this. So how is she getting these coordinates? Look, this is her show, all of it. We all got questions. That's our job. But don't expect an answer to that one. No one knows where she gets her deep end data. My guess, the contractors. Christ, can we trust it? With our lives. Dr. Annette Garrick. Seriously, we're calling them zombies? Seriously? Isn't that a bit cliche? Can you think of a better word, Kathy? Or do we just pretend there's something else like we've never watched Night of the Living Dead? Yes, it would make me feel better about the whole situation. Brains. If you do that to me again in the restroom, I swear I will shoot you with 099. This project is fraying my nerves enough as it is. Alright. Everything wants us dead in a few minutes. Oh my god. Shit. Okay, so this is a shortcut to another location. These little guys always get me because they don't make the same noise as the other hoppers. The reason why I'm crouching, even though I can't die easily, there is a sniper. And I realize I don't have any band-aids.
You know what they say, buy low, sell high.
What are you doing down here? Are you okay? Oh, did I forget? I totally forgot, didn't I? Okay, that takes me to an elevator over here.
Hey, if you're tired, feel free to lay down. I won't tell the boss.
What was that?
I think I'm supposed to go this way and around. Yep.
Private note. I believe that Gate has the wherewithal, both political and practical, to withstand the attempts of almost any organization on the planet to interfere in our operations. There is only one group I'm aware of with the power to intrude on our operations here. Unfortunately, we seem to have fallen under their gaze, or perhaps always were. As much as Gate attempts to uncover the truth and technology behind the anomalies of this world, the Order seeks to suppress them. We are two antithetical principles, set to converge on a single point, and that avoids the obvious truth. If that point is our facility, I cannot guarantee the outcome.
Okay, so to my understanding, there's the gatekeepers, which is our Uber security. So these are guys who we call in to take care of anything for us that our regular guards cannot take care of. They're trained, and they're quite powerful. Now, but because they keep going to other antiverses, they're traveling through portals, that leeches into them.
Complete. Containment failure.
Yep.
Please make your way to defense sector by any means available. Have an efficient and effective day.
Stop, that hurts. Press my face up against this. Oh, there's usually a guard right there. Where did he go? Did I jump? Hell yeah! Oh. Knock that shit off. Okay, so there's the gatekeepers, who is like the uber trained part of our soldiers, of Cascade soldiers. They go in to take care of things. But over time, because they keep going into portals and they come out and whatever, they're influenced by what's happening in those portals by the other worlds. And in some ways making them radicalized. Now, I'm not gonna, there's more details to that, but that's kind of where we're sitting right now. And then he's talking about the Order, which the order is something a little different from the gatekeepers, but they are tied into each other. Area secured. The facility's control center is ours. Be aware their legions are not without resources. The victories come at a cost. A quorum of our brother were martyred against one of the gate's heavy condottieri, that which wielded some manner of dark protection. Thankfully, these pagan knights have not penetrated this area in large numbers and have retreated to the keep. The way is barred. We investigate every passage. Time will reveal unto us the way. Alright, here we go. We can end this. And then we can truly investigate.
Did it.
Where did you come from, sir? So now if you look, the lights are now blue. And they're killing them. Alright, nice.
I thought I was going to be stuck there forever. You reset the system and turned the guns on those apes. Bravo. We may yet get out of here with our skins. Now, we just need to get that odious gunk off the vacuum chamber door. But this isn't the first time we've had this problem. That goo was a curse until Dr. Lassiter opened a new portal to the Mycofields in Antiverse 2, and the TR teams discovered a substance that could remove that awful stuff. The test chamber portal may even still be open, but with the state of things, who's to say? I suppose we just have to go and find out. I can get us to the surface elevator if we can just get the vacuum chamber open. I'm certain of it. But someone needs to retrieve that goo from the Mycofields in Antiverse 2. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that's you, but you do seem rather well suited to this kind of thing.
Alright, he means us.
Good idea.
Whee! I need to go see the blacksmith real quick because I forgot to buy something from him. But I also don't remember. Oh, give me those. Thank you. Really quick, let's put this on. Wait, actually on. Thank you. There we go. Where do I want to go? I'm suddenly not so sure. We have a cold from the bee sting. You're gonna hear me sneeze. Okay. Alright, we're gonna teleport. Oh, I know what we gotta do. I know. Okay. We gotta kill the Tarask. I remember. Right, the blacksmith. So let's go do that first. Okay, so I bought.
Yeah, you good?
I bought the fire proximity suit. We're gonna need that. Stop! In a minute. I'm gonna just check up real quick here. If any of you guys know where the blacksmith bobblehead is, the guide says it's supposed to be back here in this room, but I'm not seeing it at all. The only thing I can think of is if the guide is correct, it's locked behind a certain story point, which there's some that are just like that. All right. Go. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Oh, that's right. I got things on my legs to help prevent me from breaking my legs. And yes, I know about the portals there. I'm just waiting until I get a certain technology. Hi, guys. Back in a minute. Since we reversed the turrets and they're no longer after us or kill us on sight, we are going to continue. This way, because maybe this way.
You got through. You made it past the turrets. You're the first. I've been locked in here since we contained IS-121. For its own safety, as much as ours. Such an incredible specimen, and not just its size. The capacitance of its circulatory fluid is extraordinary. Just a few drops contains enough energy to power an entire portal network. We'd barely begun to understand the possibilities. The Tarask is incredible, but we had to make sure it couldn't reach the other specimen. If they managed to, well, you know, the energy released would be unthinkable. The Tarask is massive, but in its home antiverse, it's almost microscopic. Can you imagine what else exists there? I'm sure the gatekeepers would have brought home even bigger specimens if they could.
Yeah, I know where to go. I'm just taking a peek around. Sorry, Forder, you asked for this abstract on 52 a week ago, but getting 0107 out of here took every minute. Anyway, here's the data on the cube. Located Antiverse 8, February 1989. Classification, relativistic device, reduces local gravitation. Operation, we're just guessing here, some kind of permeable graviton membrane. We've done our best to look into this thing, but we just don't have the tools. No one's sure what the right tools are yet. Antiverse 8 is, well, you know what it's like. You need to see this. You asked for an update on 14. We started calling it the time break because, frankly, that's what it is. Bear with me. My assessment is correct. It's a device for low mass temporal distortion. Whoever created this found a way to induce near singularity intensity distortions of local spacetime at close to zero density. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what this means. No, what you need to tell me is is that you found a way to emulate it. I don't want to put this in an email. Come see me in C Block when you got a moment. You're going to love this. Forget it. We've got a mass spectrograph results back on IS-17. It's teak from India, around the Pondicherry, apparently, but it's heavily permeated with salt, likely from the North Atlantic, suggesting it was used in maritime building. So, it's from a ship. What else? I spoke to Young about it. She said something interesting. It makes people forget, right? She suggested it could be imprinted with something, a force we're not detecting, but embedded by an event so traumatic that it became part of the wood. Is there any evidence of this? Or is it another one of her feelings? Well, maybe interesting is the wrong word, but it's the only theory we've got right now. We've dealt with weirder concepts. The amnesia threshold. I heard. And if you look down there, we know that, but that is where we released Dr. Khan.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. I have spent more time with IS-012 recently, but I have yet to fully fathom this creature. It insists it is a known and former member of our staff, even though I attended that man's funeral more than 2 years ago. So far, this entity has done nothing to threaten or jeopardize the facility. I even find it a bit charming, and perhaps it is harmless. But if I must choose, I'd rather be cruel than wrong. Its containment remains indefinite.
For what do you seek?
Marion, you scare the shit out of me. He appears every time there's one of those chests, in case you're curious. Alright.
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. Reporting on IS-138. A unique entity, 138 has the distinction of being both an immurement subject and an entire antiverse in one. I cannot emphasize how important it is that we invest any required resources in ensuring the train does not stop. We have compelling data to suggest that a cessation of the train's forward motion would have apocalyptic ramifications. I will explain more shortly.
Okay, this is gonna be a room we're gonna visit. Maybe a lot. I'm unsure. I don't know. Maybe. So we're going this way. Oh. You're there this time. What are you doing there this time? Okay, so friendly reminder, again. that this is a modded gameplay. The monsters die really easy. I don't die very easily unless I jump off a cliff and then I'll die. I'm telling you this because that is a massive boss fight right there. But it's not going to be a massive boss fight for me. The best tip I can tell you is if you're fighting him, use shock weapons. They work really well against him.
The properties of 139's residue is fascinating. I'm not entirely sure where to begin, but the being disintegrates during extreme stress, leaving behind a material that can store and distribute electrical charge with extraordinary efficiency. The applications of high-density, rapid discharge power storage are obvious even to a curmudgeon like Thule, who for reasons entirely beyond me continues to enjoy the trust of the executive committee. Even he should be able to understand. Here is a big bang from a small package.
Usually he's hanging out in that room. I'm really thrown off by the fact that he's here. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad because you just died super easy. This is usually a fight to the death. What my friends taught me in the past with that guy, what we did was put down a bunch of shock traps and shock weapons. Let's see, IS-23 and 121. I've been reviewing research on 23 and 121. We don't really know how big they're going to get. The Tarask, as you call it, just seems to keep growing. I feel like we're really going to need some of the other specimens from A42 if we're going to make progress here. That's gatekeeper territory, Hilda. I've assisted on GK TR missions, but A42 isn't somewhere I go unless I absolutely have to. I understood. Lord, I'd hate to see their lice. The worst one. I decided which one it is. Which one? The worst one. Oh, right. Which one? It's 101. That one doesn't count. Why not? We don't actually know where that one is. Exactly. That's the worst part. You're going to have to spell that out for me. We sent out a message, an actual physical invitation asking intelligent ET to contact us. But then when they did actually reply, those bastards intercepted it. They just stole the whole message somehow. No one can prove they did it, but everyone's too scared to admit it happened because of how bad it makes them look. It's the perfect crime, except they're not just screwing over the entire human race, they're screwing another race of creatures we've never even met yet. Worse, the rumor is that it's made of stellar matter. So even if we did get our hands on it, we couldn't read it. I still think 107 wins. Not in our lifetime, it doesn't. Sun disk. Lycosoft Abe, I received a pretty solid download from the TR foray until A10 today. They were scanning level K45B9. Most of it is gibberish, as you expect, but I was getting pretty frustrated. So I started a more stochastic search. Guess what I found? Do the words soft Lyco ordnance mean anything to you? I couldn't believe it, but I'm interested in your thoughts. I'm sure there's more here if we can formulate the right inquiries. Come check it out when you get a moment. Well, that's very interesting, Theo. Very interesting indeed. I'm a little tied up with the packet of Universe 2 data that seems to have spooked Derek, but I sure would be able to come and review your findings tomorrow if I can just figure out what this carrier signal is hiding. Let me check up here really quick. Where do you go, bad boy? Trying to kill myself. Goodness. Oh. Wait. I didn't keep the bee suit on me. So we'll leave that be. If you need more bees, it's right there. Well, that wasn't nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. So now we need to go back to the center. Nothing to see here, right? Just checking. Oh, here. Okay. It doesn't help me. Alright. We killed him there. There's nothing else hiding in this room.
It was never meant to exist here.
Alright, well, it sort of doesn't right now. We got everything here. Oh yeah, before I forget. Sure, I'll take the welcome mat. Dragon poisoning picture? I'm sure that has means nothing. How did he fall asleep in here? There was no bed. We haven't seen our Lyak in a hot minute.
Power services for today will be stopping momentarily. If you have any questions outside of containment, return them immediately. Have an efficient and effective evening.
Peek up here really quick. Alright, it's 5. Alright, well, done peeking. No. Shit. Alright, alright. Unless, do you think there's a coffee machine somewhere nearby? Let's go check real quick. There might be. You guys have a coffee machine in here? No? I feel like there's gotta be a coffee machine around here somewhere. Oh, jeez. Scared me. Not expecting you in here. Breacher. Are you a breacher shirt? You guys are gonna make me have to go back home, aren't you? Alright, fine. We are switching suits real quick because you don't know it, but we're going somewhere really, really, really hot. There's...
To anyone handling fluids of IS-121, the Tarask, be extremely careful. The I-Core has properties we've yet to fully assess and can interfere, interrupt, or even instigate perforation events. I'm sure you're all aware of what happened to Dr. Stern last week. Luckily, we recovered him unharmed. Mostly. With thanks to the staff at Tory facility, we have the Tarask hooked up in that insufferably hot shroom room. Please ensure you do not disturb the arrangement.
Alright. That's what we needed the Ichor for. The cube makes you like a little... Well, you move more. And every time I jump off of that ladder, I always think I'm going to end up in the lava. Alright. Here we are. That doesn't make you feel really gross. Right. So there's a couple of things that we're looking for here. That was the biggest that we needed. The other biggest is Carapace. And the hazard fridge. Yay, and the disc turrets. And lava. Okay. It. Take that. Please and thank you. hear you. The bees. The bees. This is not good. Decide where do I want to go. I think I'm going to go that way. Oh my god. Yellow. And a little XR figurine. Oh, I just got 2 of them. It's because I have construction 20. That's why. Let me read it to you real quick. Construction 20, a spontaneous furniture event. Universe is a strange place, and your meddling has certainly made it stranger. You have a chance to receive double furniture when successfully packaging an item that wasn't placed by you or a fellow scientist. Right this second. Stop! Right. Try that again. There we go. On to verse 2B. can't see it. You guys see it? Oh. Gamers never look up. Alright. Why am I growing? I'm growing mushrooms. Hold on, what's that? Fungal metabolites regenerate your health for a time. Let's put our little figurine down. So she got mad because I was purposely not looking at her. Just unplug you. What did I unplug? I do not like the fact that I'm leaving mushrooms everywhere. I could do without that, thanks very much.